Today we celebrate the Franciscan feast of Saint Clare of Assisi, and as we do so, it is hard to imagine the Franciscan order beginning without the impact that she had on Francis. That as he was going through difficult times and trying to figure out what it was that God was calling him to, she remained at his side in prayer and sharing the scriptures and understanding, that it allowed Francis and Clare to both seek to live that gospel of Jesus. And as that became more and more solidified, that she sought, even as truly a pioneer, to allow women to have a special role in sharing the apostolic ministerial life of the church, not just as contemplatives within the monastery, but actively seeking to serve God's people. As she was finally, on her deathbed, given permission to have her rule accepted for the poor Clares, we recognize the impact that she had on not just the poor Clares and the Franciscan order, but the church as well. And as we look at the role of women, especially in today's church, we realize the importance of their leadership, of their ability to reach out and help bring the message of Jesus into our world. We live in a time with its pandemic, with seeking for justice for all people, and a time to look oftentimes at how are we doing. A reflection on Clare's writings offers us that image of recognizing how do we see the mirror of Christ in our world, in a world that for many do not believe they are seen, do not believe they are being heard. For the pain and the rage that exists, we turn to Clare and ask her to continually intercede that we might be able to see Christ in one another with that respect and that dignity for all people, that we reach out in justice to serve God's people. As we do so, may we ask Clare in her intercession to continually help us to recognize that mirror of Christ that we are called to be, that in that love and in that care that Jesus truly is present to us, not in some place, not in some image, but in one another and in our world. As we celebrate St. Clare, may we recognize the opportunities that we have to help make the scriptures alive, to recognize Jesus in our presence, that as we are able to receive the sacraments, that we ask God to strengthen us, that we might understand and be able to do his will in our lives.